shows.
What?
Like they're more like the ones that I've watched are more children like, but where the Iceman wakes up or the caveman wakes up.
Oh, the movie. You talking about a movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, they don't have the.
Yeah, I'm saying like
they don't have them.
Let's say you got Genghis Khan or Mansa Musa on a horse, right at the light, and everybody honking at him. He's looking at the red light and the green light and doesn't know what it is.
Yep.
And then somebody honk at him. He probably think the car is a big animal that came out of the woodwork, try to attack him. He just jump off the horse and try. You get what I'm just saying? It's like, I always want to see. I always think about it. I'm like, what are they gonna like?
Oh yeah, they're definitely
gonna be shocked. Like, so
shocked.
You know the funny thing about it, if I was to bring all this technology back then, let's say I'm able to take all this camera and bring it back to them, and I show one of the kings. I plug a TV and show a king. I go to somebody's kingdom or empire. I'm like, yo, look at that shoe right there. They'll probably think I'm God.
They would think you have some type of supernatural power.
Yeah, like, yo, he can make me appear.
Yep.
Like, then I can literally control that whole empire with just technology.
That's how. That's almost. I feel like that's colonization.
No, that's a fact.
Because when they went over there, those people have not seen like. Imagine the person on the African continent that like, or in West Africa or Guinea or whatever. Imagine the person that like saw a white person for the first time.
Man.
Because all you see is black people.
Maybe
you might have some light skins.
Albinos, a little bit.
Oh, the albinos.
But they were cast out because they felt like they didn't belong. Like, what is this? It's not natural
but
to them. They didn't,
Yeah, maybe they might think that they were albino. Maybe.
Yeah, but
it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It looks different. So because the hair is different, everything's different, and then imagine that whole experience, and then them seeing like they have a gun. And then it goes boom, and somebody dies.
And they probably have
what?
They are like, even the fashion, the way they dress with the hat. You know, the funny thing is like, what you're saying is not far fetched though, right? Because think about it. Back home, even us, seeing like when I was back home, seeing a white person was like, oh,
really?
Yes. Like, it's funny. It's like Africans are known for making up some of this like dumbest like things. They told us when we were young, yo, if you fart in front of a white person, they will give you money. I swear to God, you can ask people in Guinea, they'll say if you fart in front of a white person, they'll give you money. This is how they say it. Meaning you fart in front of them, they will give you $1 in our currency. That's a fact. But like truth, I think I told you the story. My uncle from Germany used to come back to visit all the time. He used to bring his white friends with him. They used to play the drums and do all the, those white people that's into African culture. Mm-hmm. So they would come for like a month and they would all stay at my grandma's house. Mm-hmm. When I tell you, we used to wake up in the morning, couldn't wait to go to my grandma's house to go look at white people. Right? And then, the funny thing is, like, this is the difference. Like, in Africa, like, yo, lock the door, go inside and lock the door, like lock all the doors. Uh-huh. They were sleeping in, like, outside. My grandma had, like, this little big tippy. Mm-hmm. It was not a tippy, but it's like a, how you call it? I don't know how to explain it. It's like not a patio, but it's like a chill spot within the house. You know how, like
terrace?
Yeah. Right.
Like a terrace.
Yeah, but it has this, the what is it called? The
Tol.
roof. Yeah, the roof is like like a triangle shape going down this way. Okay. Like if it was a teepee, but it's not. Okay. So they used to
one of those metal.
Yep. So they used to go in there and just sleep in there. It was like, because it was a big place and they had like these like extended like chair or futon, I should say. They used to go there and spend the whole night. So we used to come over there and try to like remember remember their name and just talk to them. When they speak French, we're like, oh my God, their French is so. So what you're saying is not far fetched, because seeing white folks to us back then was like amazing. Like, it's like, oh my God, what is this? And we looked, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We used to look, we put them on a pedestal. We looked, this is white. I
can see that.
Yeah, so like we would like, so I get what you're saying.
And this is within our timeline.
Yeah.
right? Or like our age and generation. So
correct.
Nah. Do you remember the first white person you saw, or you saw them since you were pretty?
That was a
young?
story. That was a story right there.
Oh, that was the first.
That was the first time I seen a white person.
But you knew that they existed. Because they were colonized
I know.
and the French and
I
all
knew
this
they
other
existed
stuff.
because school.
Yeah.
And not only that, obviously, TV. You see white people all the time.
Yep.
You know all your favorite actors.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah.
You know.
Versus, so in the difference between your case and like the example that I gave before is that like it's post-colonization and then TV and things like that. So you've seen, and even though you saw in person was still a shock.
It was a shock. It was like, wow. Like I wanted to go shake their hand. We used to shake their hand. But we used to sit and just look at them like this. I swear to God. And it's like, it's crazy because it's like, when you really think about it, is that how we got played? Because when we watch a movie,
colonization.
Yeah, because when we watch movies, right?
That's how Pocahontas got played.
Yeah, she fell. Did she fall in love with somebody too?
Yeah, it was. They came to the shore, and then it was the savages versus the.
And I also saw something about like, but I'm not gonna get off topic. I'm
go ahead.
So like, we used to watch movies, right? Like we used to watch movies on like Canal Plus, like it's a francophone, it's a French colonized country. So. Like we used to watch movies. Like one of my favorite movies called Maman J'ai raté l'avion. That's the Home Alone by Macaulay Culkin, right? Mm-hmm. So that was that movie played all the time. Mm-hmm. That was probably the Titanic and Home Alone was probably the most like played movie in my country. Mm-hmm. We watch it, bro. I used to love it. The first and second, to this day I love it. I think bro. Me talking about it just take me back. In our living room, everybody just watching it. So it used to snow because I think they used to come out during during Christmas
time.
So now, mind you, we're Muslims, and I'm not gonna lie. There's no kid that had access to TV that watched Home Alone didn't want to like meet Santa or at least want Santa to bring them gifts.
Oh, that's a fact.
All of us wanted to like be part of that, right? And then it snows.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, I was like, why am I here? Like, I want to go over there as a kid, mind you, as a kid. Why I want to go over there, right? I'm like, why does it snow here? Like, I used to look at this. I'm like, why is it always hot? Why can't it just snow one time? Right? No, I swear to God, this is a culture shock. I said, why does it snow here?
I mean, I'm laughing because I'll tell you my story with snow.
So I was like, why does it snow here? Boom, boom. I'm like, I can't wait to like. Cause like it's nostalgia, right? So it give me that feeling. So I wanted to be in that mood. So when I was coming here, like that's all I was thinking about. I'm like, yo, Santa Claus, like, like you think life is sweet, like you think everything is sweet, but that was a culture shock, and that's why I say I don't think it's too far fetched of what happened to our ancestors. Maybe they were in shock too.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
My story about snow. I remember. I don't remember what show it was or what movie it was, but it was definitely something, and it was snow. And then the kids would be playing and like building a snowman and like throwing the snow and like snow angels and stuff like that. And I remember I was really, really, really young. Like I must have been, because I left when I was 6 and from Ivory Coast, so I must have been like
super young,
4 or 5, right? Like 4 or 5 maybe. And so I told so I wanted to go. I wanted to go there, right? And my nanny told me that she was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take you." I was like, "What? You're gonna take me there?" Like I said, "Bet." I put all my sweaters and things like that. Like she was like, "Go get ready and stuff like that." I'll take. I put all my sweaters and stuff, and I was like, "Okay, I'm ready to go." And then like she dragged it, and then was like, "Okay, we're gonna go tomorrow." I was like, oh, okay, fine. Tomorrow came, same thing. She said, okay, we'll go tomorrow. The next day came, same thing. And then eventually I was like I made a fit. And I was like, I want to go now. Today is the day that we need to go. I have my sweater. Yep. I'm ready. I have my hat.
They're lying to you.
And then I remember like then my mom or one of my parents basically like, because I went to them, I was like, she said we're going over there to the snow place, and then she hasn't taken me. And then one of my parents basically told her like, cut it out, like stop, don't do that, don't tell me that they're gonna take me somewhere and then go and then I don't know what the conversation was, but somehow they they told me, or there was a realization that like it didn't really exist, or like not that it didn't exist, but like they're like she can't take me there or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was just such a disappointment. But I remember, and then the trees, like, so in our cool we had a big tree that went up. So it's funny because like in Ivory Coast, when you drive around, especially around like the holidays and stuff like that, people will be selling the lights, the green lights with the thing. So we used to get the lights and then like light up the tree and stuff like that. I remember I put like on a letter, like I wrote everything that I wanted from Santa, and then I put it under the tree.
Man.
But nothing happened.
At least you got a chance to put something under the tree. We were getting smacked up upside the head if we said anything about Santa. Really? You Muslim.
See, for me, when I was younger, like even with the my dad bought the lights and stuff. Did you see the picture of my dad when he played Santa Claus?
Yeah. Oh no! Not the picture of your dad playing Santa Claus.
You didn't see?
I'm thinking about Halloween when your mom was explaining how like she got you ready for Halloween.
Oh yeah. No,
I never saw that.
Oh really? Mm-hmm. He gonna have to pull it out. There's it was for his job, and then they did like some sort of event or something. Like this was like ages ago, some sort of event, and so like they had like these Santa Claus people, and then I hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full video, click below, and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you guys like, comment, and share.